How racist are you? I'm sure it's a question that a lot of us have been asking ourselves. But the other day, I was scrolling on social media. Found out about the race purity test. Basically, it's a test to see if you're racist or not. Me, personally, am I racist? I don't believe so. I'm also not too scared because I'm really not that big of a YouTuber. And I promise, I don't mean to be insensitive or anything. I'm just making this video because I saw this online and I need to try it out because we need to find out, am I racist or am I not racist? I really hope that I got zero racism in me because I've always grown up knowing that, like, you know, racism bad. I believe I got my phone set up to screen record. Oh, thanks for the Apple Pay. But I believe I got my screen set up to screen record. We need to find out, am I racist or am I not racist? I don't believe I'm racist, but let's just get right into it. Right away, question number one. You DoorDash a meal during a heavy storm? I don't understand this question because I don't believe so. I mean, I DoorDash when there's heavy rain, thunderstorms. I don't think a snowstorm, but I don't know how that's relevant. Fuck the racism, Asian, racist. I have black friends. I mean, I do have black friends. So I'm just gonna click that one because maybe I have done that before. I'm not racist, folks. Anyone could be good at sports, like Gusto said.
Anyone can cook, but don't.
I believe that Asians are usually good at math. I mean, I do, but is that really offensive? Like, it's kind of a compliment. Like, I met so many Asian people that are like way smarter than me. Like, it astonished me how smart Asian people are. And on top of that, I want like China to prosper. Personally, I want China to prosper. I think China is a big, beautiful country, and it has a lot of potential. And I wish I could go there. So I'm gonna click yes, which makes me feel bad because I believe this is gonna count towards my racism score. So I don't think I should be believing that Asians are good at math, but I just do generally believe they're way smarter. You work a blue collar job. Do I work a blue collar job? What kind of collar job do I work actually? White collar is blue collar is the physical. Yeah, nah, I know. How does that relate to racism though? See, like some of these questions, they make sense. But some of them don't make any sense at all. Like a blue collar job, how does that make you racism, bro? Hispanic people do have a lot of kids. I'm only saying that because I'm Hispanic myself. So I just know Hispanic people do have a lot of kids. You know, I never feel uncomfortable when other people speak languages around me because I love that there's so many languages out there. And, you know, I still am studying my languages. So some of these sound white. Mixed race couples or any of them. I don't pay attention to that stuff. People should stick to dating with their own race. That's up to you. Offer fried chicken to a black person. But actually, I'm trying to think. I can't remember if I've actually ever done that. Maybe not. I'm not gonna click it. I don't think I've done that. Offer watermelon and offer rice. Maybe. I'll click it because maybe. Offer bake. And by the way, like I said, I don't have nothing towards Asian people. I love Asians. If anything, here in the US, I be seeing way too much Asian hate, bro. But I love Asians. I think Asians are pretty freaking cool. Offer a bacon to an Arab person. Snipe the Asian kid in class for your group project. Said N-word online with the hard R. That's crazy. I've never done that. I never. Nah, that's a little too far with the hard R. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's like that bridge moment. You know what I'm talking about? Beauty Pie 2017. I never done it in real life. I would call the person a Yo, I'm gonna click this. Yo, okay. One of the questions says, have you ever called a Mexican person a beaner? Yo, I mean, yeah, it's so obvious. Starbeam, Starbeam's Hispanic. Never. Dude, there's so many slurs right now that I'm looking at, and I'm telling you, I never really said any of these. I maybe said that one. Who hasn't said that one? I feel like I've said that. Oh yeah, I didn't post about BLM in 2020, and I can explain. The reason I didn't post about BLM in 2020 is because it was strange, like I didn't really understand the movement. I didn't feel like posting a black screen on my Insta like everyone else. But I was there for that historical moment, and it was pretty historical. My whole feed was like black screens, and even when I went to the explore page, everything was black screen. So it was a historical moment. 2020. I hated that year, but playing the Jew. I mean, I done it as a joke, like as a joke. I mean, like it's damn, Well, cute song. Before I said like, as a joke, I said it's those, but it's just a joke, fam. So let's just move on. Can't find Laos on a map. Laos is next to Cambodia, right? I believe I'm good. If I got that wrong, then y'all can clown me in the comments. It's next to Vietnam, something like that. If I'm wrong, you guys can clown me. South Africa's a country. Traded nigga, but cryptocurrency. What kind of question is that, bro? Is this a shill? Are they trying to shill me, nigga, but? Hey, and by the way, Bitcoin went crazy today, 125,000. By the time this video up, 125,000. But nigga, but what is that? I don't want to trade that. What kind of question is that, bro? These questions be hella racy. Refer to the second month as February. Well, yeah. I never call it History Month. I never really pay attention, honestly. Even Hispanic Month. When is Hispanic Month? I don't pay attention. Migrants, I feel like this question right here is poorly phrased. I think migrants shouldn't be allowed to stab people. I mean, yeah, you want immigrants to follow the law and be legal and stuff like that. But I find it weird that it's just poorly phrased. Like, nobody should be stabbing people. So I kind of want to click it. Let's just click it. I never voted for Trump. Man, let me tell you a quick story right now. Oh my gosh, bro. Let me tell you a quick story right now. So I was on the gram. You might still see my post up. But I was on the gram and shoot, I don't even know where my hat is at. But I had a MAGA hat. I gotta look for it. I had a MAGA hat. But I posted it online on Instagram. And dude, I got so much hate. I got so many comments. People are just hating me, bro. Because people don't like, the president. So they were just hating on me, bro. And I finally just came forward like 3 weeks later. I was like, you all got trolled. I ain't even vote, bro. Like, I just be wearing the merch because it just, it makes people mad. Like, rage bait, 10 out of 10. So I didn't even vote. And it's just funny how I be wearing that hat for rage bait, and it works. It really does work. So, moving forward. Believe you don't advocate much chimped out. Nah. Think black people should pay their tab. Nah. Your ancestors took part. I don't believe so. Into Sunny 11. Think cash. I ain't even gonna lie, I have, bruh. I have because, my last manager, she was a woman, and she's a black woman, and I ain't gonna lie, she was a little mean to me. So I just assumed she was on welfare. Why am I saying something like that for this video? I don't even know. Hey, look, I'm not racy. I hope I don't get too many points. So I'm trying my best. I'm not racy. I promise I'm not racy. God. Alright. I can tell a Dominican person actually. I'm gonna click this one Just because it's the last one, and yeah, it's pretty easy to tell when someone is Dominican. At least I think it's easy. No! Oh, it saved my score. Oh, shoot. Dude, I almost... Phew. 17. 17-38. Yo, fam. I just got my score. Races and score. 17, baby. 17. It's a little bit high. It's a little bit high. But it ain't too bad. I hope it's not too bad. It says unaware bias. So I guess sometimes I'm unaware that I'm doing things that are a little bit racy. I'll try to do better. I promise I don't want to be racy. You know, maybe sometimes I just... You know, maybe sometimes I just make some generalizations. Or I notice some patterns, you know. But I'm not racy. And, you know, speaking of which, I might actually get to another test. Because this video has been kind of funny, actually.